Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. This is a live podcast. Anybody listening in on this replay, thank you so much for listening to the replay. And I promise you, I will not be before you long. I just wanted to do a live podcast on this morning, season 2, episode 9, 10, something like that, of Meaningful Messages podcast. And so, for those who do not know who I am, my name is Tamika Smith. I encourage dreamers to become doers of the world while unapologetically allowing their light to shine in a dark world. I am an author of 3 books, a certified life coach, and I also help from time to time other people push their book babies out. And I just love seeing people great. So when you're working with me, it's the total life glow up, whether helping you with life coaching. You're getting some NutriBurst from me because I am a TLC distributor. I just like to see people glow up because that transformation process, it can be one that's not so pretty. No matter how pretty the curated pictures that we see on social media, and that's what tells the story. I'm so big on storytelling because it's the stories that creates and make us into better people. And so on today, we are talking about, guess what? The skills are transferable. And it's been pressing on me in conversations with certain individuals in different fields that, where does beef come from? And you guys can engage. This is live, so please feel free to engage, swipe, like, and share, tag a friend that this may help someone that may be in a transition of their own, or they're just doing dual roles of entrepreneurship and working a 9 to 5, and just in private conversations with a couple people about certain fields. And a lot of people are in a transition. A lot of people, they had that quote unquote security of a job. And with this thing called 2020, this season of 2020, it has been a roller coaster ride for many of us, whether we share it publicly or not, but it has. And so, even though we're riding this thing out in that transition of entrepreneurship and working a 9 to 5 or vice versa, or even doing a dual role, somehow, somewhere, there's this beef of, oh, you're working a 9 to 5 to, and you're it's a bribe for your dreams. And I get what they're saying, but hey, listen, people got to take care of their families, do what they got to do, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or working a quote unquote 9 to 5. Them bills still got to be paid. They still got to be paid, right? So Curtis as you said, since you can't remember, Curtis, I hear you. It has been, but that's the thing about life. It is going to be a roller coaster. But on the topic of entrepreneurship and working a 9 to 5, I think that the skills are transferable. You cannot have a great business without customer service. And we want to support businesses, small businesses, Black businesses, or whatever. Right. 2020 is no different. But hey, it's a different one, to say the least, Curtis. But anyway, so when it comes to your skills, that's what we're talking about today. Your skills are transferable. Having customer service is a key, and communicating with people is key. And when you're an entrepreneur, it could be difficult at times to have that confidence to share, because you feel like, oh, it's oversaturated, and that, it grows over time. Whatever niche you have is oversaturated, and you're fighting with the thoughts in your mind about what I call stinking thinking. You're fighting against that and just other things that might be going on, and it grows over time. You have to have confidence, because you cannot sell a secret. From one of my mentors, Tiffany Montgomery, always says you cannot sell a secret. And when you're dealing with being a creative and being in that space, that you just have to keep going and keep pressing. Even if you're at a 9 to 5, you just have to keep going and keep pressing. And so whatever niche that you're in and you're trying to transition from being an entrepreneur or 9 to 5, I'm just here to tell you, listen, the skills that you have from that 9 to 5 will greatly help you from to entrepreneurship. And some people just do not have any kind of discipline, any self-discipline, and that's something that you will need. And I don't know why we get caught up with these images and these fantasies of how entrepreneurship will be. I guess it's from the hype of social media, but hey, this is work. Whatever you're going to do at the end of the day is work, and it's something to be celebrated in your hard work, in your determination, in your perseverance. It's something that you should not take lightly. It's something that can carry you for your children's children, your legacy. At the end of the day, whatever your legacy and whatever you want your life to look like, that's the creative in you. You got to create it. You have to make adjustments accordingly so you can be the best person you want to be, without a meme making a person that's working a 9 to 5 looking like a clown. It's a tragedy, when you are not living to your best potential. You're listening to other people and their opinions, and everybody has an opinion, but it doesn't necessarily make it valid. And you just gotta, this is just a word of encouragement, you just gotta be full throttle in whatever it is that you want to do. Don't sit on that talent. Don't sit on that book you've been waiting to write forever. And that's something that you don't want to carry to the grave. And Dr. Miles Monroe said it so much that a lot of people carry their dreams to the grave, their untapped potential to the grave, those gifts, those talents that God has given you to the grave. And it's really, really a tragedy, because some of us, not all of us, but some of us, listen to other people, their opinions, and a master of trades, of everything, but really not mastering anything. And so what is it that you have to master? What is it that people look at you to do? And from what people tell me in conversation is that, hey, I'm ready to do something different. And doing something different, there's going to be so many blessings behind 2020. And yes, there has been some deaths. There has been some sad things going on from what we see, and it changes day to day. And for those who really persevere, they're gonna be blessed behind it. If 2020 hasn't done anything for you, I hope that it has somehow inspired you just not to sit down and be lazy and get lax. Some of us have been laxed in 9 to 5s and the rat race, and because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Somebody has to serve other people, and you're going to serve people really, whether you're doing it in entrepreneurship, whether you're working at a 9 to 5 and you're under somebody. I think that it will help you, and the skills are definitely transferable, and we don't have to knock somebody to make ourselves look grand or feel grand. I think that's the whole thing of this whole hidden beef that I see about, you're 9 to 5. And it's one post that I saw, and I'm just like, oh my God, really? Like, why we have to police other people and their finances? It was a post talking about, you're getting $600. They broke it down. You're getting $600 additional for your unemployment. You could be doing this, you could be doing that, da 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 da. It's like the same thing every time somebody get their tax refund check. Yeah, I get your intentions, but hey, listen, worry about you and your business. What it is that you selling, sister, bro, whatever. Like, let's not get caught up in policing other people. You can inspire people just by you living your life and your lifestyle, and you being that person that is, making a difference in your niche, and you can inspire people to create their own businesses, whether you know it or not. You are an influencer. A lot of you all are influencers, whether you are, you're sharing your message to 200 people, 2,000, 2 million, whatever. We get caught up in numbers all the time. Yeah, numbers are great. Numbers make a difference when it comes to the bank account and you having the ability to have a certain lifestyle or whatever it is that you want to do. But at the end of the day, whether you're in entrepreneurship or you are into a 9-to-5, or you're in dual roles, or you're looking to transition, don't get caught up in, oh, I'm doing this. Don't let nobody make you feel less than a person because you're at a 9-to-5. And your customer service skills that you have for working and serving other people will help you in the long run, because it ain't easy. And no matter how pretty the pictures are painted, it's going to be work done at the end of the day. Your customer service skills, your ability to talk to people, it can carry you a long way. And your confidence to sell, it can carry you a long way. And so let's not get caught up in, the memes or whatever the case may be, or simply other people's opinion. Just like I said earlier, just because they have the opinions do not make them valid. For me, like, where's the receipts? We have to see some receipts. What I mean by receipts are some actual, true, not falsified testimonials, some work, the fruit. Where's the fruit at when it comes to certain people? Because a lot of people can sell you something, and they can sell you something and it could be a total lie. But you have to do your due diligence when it comes to, your mentors, who you gleaning from, and who you listening to as far as opinions. And it's good to have wise counsel when you are looking to do the entrepreneurship thing, or you're looking to create something, because so many people will lead you astray and lead you in the wrong direction if they don't even know what they're talking about. So on the day, whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you're going to a 9-to-5, whatever the case may be, if you're okay with it, be great at it and be the best person you are to the world, for yourself, for your family, and for those who are inspired by you. Whether they tell you or not, people are always watching. So you might get discouraged just because you got a couple folks on your live or a couple people liking it. Don't get caught up in all that stuff, because people are always watching. And that's how I got a lot of my sales, whether it was in total life changes, whether it was writing books, or whatever the case may be, by people just simply watching. So do not get discouraged. Keep pressing, build that momentum, and have that confidence in work with people. That's one of the things that you can learn from a 9-to-5, is how to work, the ability to work well with other folks and different personalities, because you're going to deal with all kind of personalities when it comes to business and entrepreneurship. I don't tell everything that I do, but I do a little something in entrepreneurship, as well as in my quote unquote 9-to-5 day job. So I hope you all have an amazing day. And if you are sleeping on yourself, I need y'all to wake up. Stop sleeping on yourself. God has created you and custom made you to be so great. And you don't want to be like the parable of the talents, and you're just sitting on what God has given you, your talents, your abilities, because of your own stinking thinking, because you listening too much to other people, and you're just unsure and uncertain. It's time to get certain about something. It's time to get certain about something so you can do you, boo. Do you, boo, and do it great. Give people something to talk about. That's what I say. So I am going to head out. I hope you all have an amazing day, and do not let 2020 cancel out what's in the future, what's to come. Stay focused. Hashtag forward focus. Let me put that on the screen. Hashtag, we're going to be forward focused. The promises of God, they're not done. It might look difficult, but hey, we still got to press on. Forward focus. That's what we're focusing on. Forward focus. Do something today. Do something today that's going to thank your future self. Be great, everybody. Have an amazing day. Make sure you do follow Meaningful Messages. I'm on Apple, iTunes, Spotify. I'm on Google Play. You can go to Anchor FM. I'm in a lot of places, but remember, do something today that's going to thank your future self. Focus on those promises of tomorrow. Focus on those goals and dreams and aspirations. And even if you're at a 9-to-5, it's going to help you in the long run. So don't get discouraged by today. It's going to help you in the long run. So have an amazing day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.